One thing,
mind.
basically every program on my computer is repeatedly asking for camera access.
Because the CIA.
No, they do. Norton is fucking with
I'm
whatever's
over encumbered.
happening.
Norton, here's a who.
With what?
Whoa.
Being good? Your pet bass that, my bad.
What?
Nothing. I'm just being mean.
Were you? I didn't hear shit. I'm not high enough for this. Is TA streaming again? Trishy Bashy Special.
I can't use controller fucking for shooters anymore. I missed every shot for a fucking minute straight.
You can't do what?
Like I was in a firefight and started playing with a controller and like I missed every fucking shot for like a solid 30 seconds. I said fuck it, got out my katana and just skewered them alive.
That's why I don't use iron sights in
I use ever since I got the gun that has like an auto aim, auto lock thing, I use that all the time.
straight. Yeah, I use the it's the American gun you were using, right? Like the Patriots thing or whatever.
Yeah, I think it's called the Patriot. I got it from those really weird like people.
Yeah, the fucking
I don't know. They were like fucking like
they're Americans. That's what they are.
Did you notice our fourth just refused to move repeatedly?
What more can I do?
what are you playing, Jason?
Yeah, I'm basically getting AIDS.
Yeah, so we kind of said fuck Uno when we finally won. I didn't win. Someone won, and we realized they only gave us 80 like points out of 500.
Did Tyler win?
And also, the fucking bot that replaced Jason
So
was literally cancer.
Here's the thing: you want to know what the points are based off of? They're based off of how many are in the hands of people around you.
Well,
So the
that
more
is
hands everyone else
ungodly.
has, the more everyone else has in their hand, the more score you get. Yeah, it's always multiple rounds. That's how it works. It's first to 500. The first time we played it, it was indeed still first to 500.
No, he's talking about once he got to 500, it made it another round too. That's what he's talking about. Oh, you're not talking about that? Never mind. Yeah, it's always multiple rounds until like a certain amount of points.
And the amount of points you get is based upon how many cards were in other people's hands when you win. Yeah.
Motorcycles handle
boy.
like.
Motorcycles do?
Yeah.
Motorcycles handle the best.
Do they? The ones I've tried do not.
Well, you don't take hard fucking turns. You gotta take the To be fair, driving on console is like 30 million times better.
Oh.
Right now, and I'm still leave to be desired.
Well, you have to let off the fucking gas. You have to let off the gas,
3.0?
sometimes put on the brake, take it like a turn you would in real life.
Oh.
In real life, my brakes don't work, so I just don't use them.
Oh, okay.
Because
Alright.
unlike Jason, my car's old.
This motherfucker's
Like
running on
2007 car, I don't know. Well, I mean, it was made in Mexico. It's not great.
Oh.
It was made in Mexico.
It was.
Please tell me it's not a Toyota.
No, but it's a Mercury Milan. Hey man, it was free. Mom
He's
gave
like,
it to me.
shut the fuck up about old cars. Then he's like, oh, Mexico. Oh, Mercury. Oh. Oh, God.
I'm just saying, like, what the fuck? Oh, it's the guy up there.
So yeah, Andrzej Sapkowski kind of sucks.
We're gonna go back to that now.
I feel like I don't have enough, like...
It's okay, Jason. When I have time, we're gonna get drunk and just talk about Sapkowski all night long.
Fuck that guy.
And what a god he is among men.
He sucks.
He sucks, but without him, the glorious game that you and me both love wouldn't exist. So.
Exactly, but yeah, but, you know, there was elf rape.
Who the fuck is Mr.
What?
Haynes?
Was TA not here for this? What about you?
No,
Dippy?
I was not.
You literally heard me talk. You were here, Dippy. What the hell are you? It just gets worse. Okay, so TA. Okay, so Andrzej Sapkowski's writing process is when it's really good, it's really good. But when it's really bad, it's some of the worst writing I've ever written, or not written.
Never.
Red.
Read. Cause
You're Sikowski. You are Sikowski.
Oh my god! Confirmed. But even I've written better. Like, even my worst stuff isn't that bad. Like, that I've written, oh my god. It definitely gets... Okay, so I kid you not, right? The best way I can describe it is he likes to hear himself write. Because it took until this most recent book, page...
You fucking whiffed the catch. Otherwise I would have had your ass.
My ass is grass. But, okay, so basically what happens is I'm on the last Witcher book, right? This should be the book that's, like, hardest stuff ever. Like, this is fucking wrapping it all up. We're doing the best stuff, you know, whatever. You know, we're just off another book, which was probably one of the best books I've ever read. Like Siri, like, they left on a cliffhanger. Siri was basically just escaped into...
Oh, fuck.
Tia, you listening? No, he doesn't. It's It's extreme baseball.
I hate RPGs sometimes. Well, like, I'm lost in Cyberpunk now. I haven't played it in like a month, so like, I look at my missions and I'm like, I don't know who any of these fuckers are anymore.
I will say that Cyberpunk 2077's like post-game content isn't great. Like, I loved every single bit of it, like, while I was playing it, but once I got to the end bit, like, you know, The Witcher 3 is great, because once you get into the post, like, story content, like, it transitions easily to the post-game content, because it literally goes from, alright, Geralt, you're free to go back on the path, or whatever, and then he does. Cyberpunk doesn't have that. It just kind of goes, here's your ending. Alright, now we're going to take you back to before the game ended. Yeah,
that is garbage.
It's one of my least
But
favorite.
then again, depending upon the story, that might be required.
I mean, it is for Cyberpunk pretty much, but because Cyberpunk doesn't... Well, actually, it's required for all but one, but I think it still takes you back to the... I think it still takes you back. It's a new IP. Well, technically it's a new IP, but at the same time, it's been around for a while. It's based off of the tabletop games. Cyberpunk.
What? Seriously?
Yeah, the Cyberpunk, like, tabletop RPG, the, you know, what's D&D called? It's basically D&D, but in a Cyberpunk world.
I had no idea.
Yeah. The actual creator of Cyberpunk's, like, tabletop RPG...
I know there's, like, D&D, but it's in Lovecraftian horrors, which is,
It's basically D&D.
Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah, it's basically D&D, but in a cyberpunk world, and they made their own system for it, or whatever. It's basically like Pathfinder to D&D. It's like cyberpunk, you know, it's like it's created its own system. So.
What?
Like...
Yep.
But, so yeah, actually Mike Pondsmith, the creator of Cyberpunk's tabletop RPG, is actually in I think it's Moro Rock Radio. He's the commentator that comes on and talks about conspiracy stuff.
Huh.
I was talking to Greg. If he was paying attention.
I'm trying to understand your storyline, and I always forget to stop playing the game.
Just know that you have to do the side quests if you want.
Well, like, it's like, oh, hey, find Hellman. Who the fuck is Hellman? Didn't he make the virus? Whatever it is? Like, the thing? I don't know.
Hellman? I don't remember, dude.
Didn't I have every base filled and then I just got walked? Shouldn't that have been a
That's the
score?
thing, like, no one's memorable.
I mean, people are memorable, but not a lot of them.
Dragon, I really fucking died in the fucking first act.
Yeah, the most memorable. Yeah, exactly. The most memorable guy died in like the first.
The guy who was on the front of all the trailers.
Yeah, Jackie. Yeah, Halo 5 was fucking garbo.
Never played a one Halo game ever in my life.
That's some false advertising BS if I've ever seen one. It's a miracle they didn't get sued.
Why?
That was a perfect hit. Straight down the center.
The whole, like, trailers of 343, like, it showed a bunch of, like, alternate takes. Basically, imagine you're just off of Halo 4. It was kind of good. It wrapped up things decently, but it wasn't, like, a phenomenal.
Remember when the fucking when people fucking story writing and developing for a Halo game didn't know who the fuck Master Chief was?
You're right.
What?
But
yeah, there was a period of time where that happened.
I don't remember that either. But it sounds about right. 343 is fucking stupid as fuck. But okay, so listen to this, right? So you're still pretty excited for Halo 5, even though you feel like Halo 4 should have been the end of it.
I've never played Halo ever, so I don't know any of the games.
I said imagine it, you motherfucker.
Imagine it. Imagine what you can't comprehend.
Imagine.
That makes sense.
All right, imagine. Okay, so yeah. All right.
Okay, so
shut the fuck up.
Imagine.
And it's preaching.
All right. Okay, so then you see a bunch of kick-ass trailers of your favorite character either standing over a guy talking about like communism basically, and then there's another one of the other guy standing over your favorite character and he's basically dying and he's talking about like, oh, you were our hero and stuff like that. And it was like, so basically everyone and their mother was like, oh shit, can we choose between like Master Chief and like this new guy? Or... Alright.
Yeah, it's Garbo.
But yeah, so can we choose between our favorite character, or can we choose between this new guy? Are they gonna add like choose your own adventure kind of stuff to Halo? What are we talking about? Like, we're all getting super hyped and stuff. It's like things popping up like find the truth, Locke and Master Chief are fighting each other and shit, and like it's all gonna be. Alright, I'll do it in a sec. And literally the day the game comes out. Alright. None of that shit is even in the fucking game except for 5 minutes. There is a 5-minute fight between Master Chief and Locke that feels like it was literally just put into the game because this was on the trailers and we might get sued if we don't put this in the game.
Like, oh wait, that's gotta be in the game? Fuck!
Yeah, no, they literally didn't know that Master Chief was the main character of Halo.
Yeah.
Master fucking Chief, the player character for literally every previous game.
How the hell do you become the... How?
How do you get
How
hired?
do you become, like, a lead fucking dev or story writer or whatever the fuck for Halo without knowing who the fuck Master Chief is?
Alright. So, yeah. So it's literally in the game, it's like, alright, Master Chief, we can't let you go in there. Master Chief's like, oh yeah, stop me. Master Chief kicks his ass and then leaves. And then Locke's like, alright, I better follow him. They follow him. Hey, Master Chief, we're here to help. Okay! what? It was like, all right, we fought. We're friends now. I literally
I
think
shouldn't. You were on the fucking base.
I think I blacked out, by the way, guys. I recently went back and watched Halo 5's ending because someone was like, because I remembered it ending on a cliffhanger, but I remember it like ending after that fight with Master Chief and Locke when Master Chief goes into the portal or whatever, right? Like, I literally didn't remember the end of the game. It was so bad, I think I subconsciously suppressed it. Like, I was like, I think so. Yeah. But, so I'm literally sitting there, I'm watching this ending happen. I was like, I don't remember any of this shit. I remember them going into an orb or something, and then that being it. Apparently there's like a whole nother level after that, but apparently I think I just blacked out. No. I think someone also told me that there wasn't a legendary ending in that game. Yeah, I know, but apparently someone didn't tell me that it existed. Like, no one told me that. Like, I asked someone, I was like, hey, is there even a legendary ending? And someone was like, no. I was like, oh, okay. Then he talks to Halsey or something. Then it ends. I didn't know about that. I was like, okay. Seriously, though, that game is a fucking nightmare. Microtransactions up the ass.
That's what I kept doing to Tyler. That's. Oh your goodness. Yeah, no, Tyler did like a power hitter team, and that's what kept happening. I just kept decking his fucking pitcher in the face by hitting the ball back directly into their face.
Alright, I'll shoot him into the chat. It's a fucking nightmare. There's a reason why in the next Halo game didn't come out, like, in the... You know what? You know what blows my mind to think about? Like...
Let's have our lore writer for this super famous IP be someone that's never fucking heard of this IP.
Sorry, I'm back. It's okay. Garrett said goodnight, and I'm trying. My brother Garrett said goodnight, so as a good brother would, I said fuck off and go to bed. I said that, and I'm trying to quit pop, so I fill my water bottle back up. We're good.
What?
Oh, that's getting caught. That is getting fucking caught.
Oh yeah.
Oh, never mind.
What was I saying? I don't remember. I know, but there was something about that. Oh yeah, like, oh yeah, something that's incredible to think about. During the Xbox 360 generation, we got 4 Halo games. 4. We got Halo 3, Halo 3 ODST, Halo Reach, and Halo 4. They're all pretty good games. Halo 4
shit.
Halo 4 is when it started to go downhill a little, but I blame that on 343. But it still wasn't awful. You
You can't blame it on the studio that made the game. How could you?
Because 343 fucking sucks. It's not.
They're going to instead of actually getting people who know the fucking game to write it, they're going to get some random asshat due to nepotism or some shit again.
Wow, that's a bad baseball game.
You know how I know that it's gonna be awful?
Who's Joseph Batten? Nice. Okay. Nice.
Literally, the first comment in the the first comment on the trailer is, "Everybody remember this awesome shit and how it didn't actually come close to happening in the game." Like,
oh, burn.
That's funny. That's pretty fucking funny. That guy deserves an Oscar.
Does.
Preach.
All right, there's locks.
Sometimes Chrome really annoys me.
I don't fucking know.
Use Edge? I'd rather not.
There's Hunt the Truth.
Mirror's Edge.
Mirror's Edge? That was okay. I never actually played it, but I heard it's an okay game.
The one on top of Master Chief's trailer is both of these trailers are more thrilling than the actual game. Probably a fuck ton.
Probably a fuck ton.
I guess you